So guys, welcome back to my channel. As you might have already noticed now, there is a new feature, you could say. A few of my videos will be in German and a few of them will be in English. The English ones and German ones will be tagged accordingly. Of course, you will also be able to see it in the title. This is a decision because everything started out in German because I wasn't sure if I'm really going to do this on long term. But overall, I'm enjoying it a lot. So I thought maybe a few things will be done in English because I prefer games in English, and then having the German somewhat awkward translation is horrible. Apart from that, I'm talking like my whole day in English because of work, so kinda got used to it, more or less. The only reason why I speak German usually is because of my fiance, so yeah, kinda stupid, I guess. So the first English game which I am going to play and moderate in English will be Factorio. This one I actually originally wanted to play with my fiance, but right now he is kinda not available, so we were just playing it alone. I think that's not. What am I gonna do? Factorio, I've never really done the campaign. I kinda tried learning by doing and some, other YouTube videos. Haha. Um, the thing is, I will more or less keep it like that. I think. Not making anything too easy or too difficult, but the one thing I am going to change is the oil. Otherwise, it will just be my worst nightmare. I will not do it too big, and the richness I will just turn to good. So just one more step, you could say. I have no idea what kind of map I will get. I didn't check anything. So it's going to be completely random. I have no idea what map I will get. I will definitely stick with the map I will get. And here we go. The tips and tricks, I don't care, I think. The goal of the thing, as you can see, is just get off the damn planet. It's the most important thing. You just have to get away. There will be lots of aliens. Ugh. But, well. This is my map up here. They changed a few things, which are... bonuses. It's been ages since I played this. Which is kind of cool that you have the achievements. What we have to do is moving around and starting the first settings. This is all oil. It's a lot of oil, so maybe I didn't even have to change it. What we need to do, we need to try and find a spot where we have iron, stone, coal and copper. So it's up here. Because black is coal, which is fine. This greyish beige thing is stone. The silverish stuff is iron, and the orange one then of course is copper. We need all of that. It's a bit far off to the water, as a matter of fact. And then we have the oil, so I might actually stick for now down here and have a separate way there. Yeah, will most likely be it. I mean, it's not so far off. I have to chop down lots of trees. So, what do I actually have to do? I don't remember. Well, chopping off a few trees so that I actually see what I'm doing. But I think I will just change the sound of the whatever. It's still quite loud. Never mind. Then you just have a bang bang in your head. I need to clear a bit of this out because I need to have more or less some small corner where I have like a free spot so that I can have conveyor belts which are going to transport everything from me at some point. Fortunately, you don't have to gather any food. So it's just the, well, factory simulator, you could say, to surviving. A bit like Minecraft, but more to the technical part, I would say. Wood is good for the beginning because it can be used as fuel. I will have to check what I have in my inventory. I think I might actually even be able to craft some, pickaxe for starters. That way it would be easier to actually chop the trees and do the mining and everything. But I can now only create one conveyor belt, which was not the most intelligent thing to do. Fuel I will have enough wood for. Oh god, getting the hang of this again. So horrible. Well, electricity I can forget for quite a long time. I would need to connect it to the water resource. Okay, I guess I will then just start building the gatherer thingy. I could, of course, mine it by hand, but you're not going to be that crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this thing, have at least 2 of those. I definitely need to have an inserter at some point. I need to have an iron gear well. Yeah, well, I need more iron for that. Surprise. Meanwhile, that is gathering somehow. I'm going to clear this out a bit so that I can have my furnace. In my furnace, then I can start to smelt down the iron ore. And then I have more iron plates. It's with F, okay. At least I remember a few things. So, there we have that. We have our fuel, and let's smelt some iron. The goal of this is to at some point automate everything. Literally, everything. You need so much for the rocket in the end that you will sit here for ages if you're not going to automatically do it. Even with automation completely alone, you will still have a fair amount of hours. I managed to get the rocket, I think, once in a multiplayer game with my fiance, and it still took us, I have no idea, 10, 12 hours maybe? Because there was no organization or anything at all. So, that should help me at some point. I need a second one, and I think that I will be needing more wood for that. At some point I will try to get up here for the coal, because we need lots of coal. But for that I also need to have more iron for the belts. I have really no interest in running up and down to get this stuff. So, what are we going to do? We are going to do it like this. We are going to do it like that and like that. We have a chest. Whoops. Did I put it wrongly? Yes, I did. It's that way around. No! It was the correct way around. Damn! I have to fill it with fuel, no? Yes! See, there it goes. Now I just need a bit more wood. And then we at least have a small automated process. Yay! This should be enough for now. Once we have coal, it's a bit more efficient. And then, again, after some time, we will have electricity. Electricity will then help us a great deal. It's just that the transporter belts will have to cover a huge distance. Electricity in the beginning has to be done with water. So... that's right. I need stone because I need to craft more furnaces. So with stone I'm just gonna mine it manually. Because I also have to do more drills. So I want to have at least 2 furnaces. At some point I will have to have more, just more, because this will definitely not cover it. We need to have 1 drill, 1 furnace, 2 of those. I could build 1 iron chest, and we need belts. That way I can at least for now collect it in the chests. As long as we don't have electricity and have pollution, there will be no monsters coming, or at least there should no aliens be coming. It's not gonna reach down there, is it? No. It will drive me crazy. Honestly, it will be so much. It was this way around. Then we have the iron chests. Let's put a bit of wood in there. So it's gonna be picked up and put in the chest. Wonderful. That's also greatly working. Still a bit of fuel. How are you looking? You still also have a bit of fuel. So, what we can do, we can simply go through the field. We have to get lots and lots of this. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the drilled at some point. I will have the coal on the other one. And I will then have the furnaces, and they will be fed with coal from the one side and iron from the other, and that way I just have one-way output. I think. That's what I'm gonna do. Maybe. I have no idea. It's been so long. So I'm gonna replace this with this for now. This now runs on coal. So that for now. Then we have a few more wood things. To check 70, 17 and 23. That should be enough. Let's put that there. And maybe it's not so intelligent to actually have the conveyor belt go to the end if we don't use it. Okay, 31 iron plates. We don't need electricity yet. We need to get lots of things. The one thing we need the most at some point are the labs, because with that we can have our science and then we can research stuff. But the more important thing is to actually get the coal down. We don't necessarily have to get the iron up here. We should somewhat stay here because there's also copper. So, gonna go like halfway. There we have the copper. We can go down a bit further, I guess. Let's check with the coal. 30 coal. We need to put some in there as well. I think I need to have another drill, otherwise the coal output in the beginning is not enough. We need lots and lots of coal for all the drills we're gonna have. Well, not only for the drills, but also for the furnaces. The drills at some point are going to be replaced with the electricity thing. Will then be horrible to get that stuff to where we need it to be. But okay. Looks fine. Okay. Getting it a bit further down. I need so much. I really am struggling with this. Because I need coal there for sure. But has to go that way. The thing is, at some point, this is going in a specific direction. And I need it to be on the left side because I'm going to merge the coal belt with the iron belt. I need more of everything. Really, I really need more of everything. And I might be there with the next wave of iron. Let's get the coal out. 17. Well, there we have a... Well, that's not what I want to do. It's still fine. Let's just switch it for now. Okay, I might just barely have enough to connect this. No, still not, of course not. But we will get there at some point. I need more furnaces. There we have 4. Okay, let's think. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is fine. Then I need a few of those. In the beginning, I will definitely do it with coal as well, because I have to get the electricity running first, and for that, for now, I will have to run back and forth to fill it up with coal, which is a nasty and ugly job. So I need 3, and then I need 4 on the other side as well, so actually even more. Come on! Can at least for now place those. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the end we have 1. No, I'm out of fuel. Well, then I'm just gonna split that in half. 4 plates. Amazing. But that would cover that in the beginning. I will have to get a lot more drills. They need stone furnaces though, so let's mine some stone. We need more furnaces. I want to have, well, a pickaxe for once. I want to have, let's think, at least 1 more iron. I need the very least 1 more coal. I prefer to have 2 more iron and 2 more coal, which is a lot, but I think I just have enough for the 4 things, but not in the iron plates. And I also still need to get the transporter belts. And this, guys, is only for more iron plates. Nothing to do with copper or anything else. It's just to already start doing the production of more iron plates. The one thing we then change at some point are the inserters. They will then be changed from burner to the electric one, and later on there even more. So that's all we're going to do for now. Increase the production of our iron and coal. And then we can move on from there and actually start building stuff. In the beginning, it's very, very slow. The one thing which is really amazing is if you play it with 1 or more people. And that way, you can work on several projects at the same time. And it's a lot more efficient than if you're alone. But I can't really choose what I have, so I have to work with well, what I have, surprise, and make it work somehow. Which will work somewhat, maybe. I don't have enough coal. Christ. Let's do the belts first. A few. Gonna connect them here. Then I am going to... No! I need more. Connect this one to the end. And... well... isn't that lovely? Not like that. And I might actually need more than 1. They're going to produce quite a lot, and the inserter is very, very slow. And I need more coal for that one as well. This will get coal at some point because it's gonna transport downwards. Okay, that is that. I need one chest. There is my chest. Now I made one which I actually... Yeah, I did need it. I did. I need everything, guys. I'm a needy person. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna pick that up. That's still gonna produce. Then we're going to do that. We're going to do that. That way I at least have 2 outputs now. This one just needs fuel. So this keeps on working and putting stuff in there. Has still fuel. The inserter also has fuel, so that's additional, which I can simply pick up every now and then. This stuff goes there. What I have to do is I have to get the coal up and running down there. So I'm gonna pick that. I'm gonna pick that. I'm going to change it into that direction, and I'm going to build one of the burners there as well. Good, going good. At least not too horrible. Maybe you should also do it in the correct direction. Would be awesome. But I think that one will be puking out the stuff in the wrong way. Good. That's how I want to have it. Put some coal in there to get the coal production running. Coal is moving down, that's good, slowly but steady. I have now 2 furnaces working. If the one wouldn't pick up all the coal, like literally all the coal. But it's working somehow. This one is on high speed. Like bam, 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 bam. Oh, there goes the coal. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Ah, my back one is not working. No, because it's not getting any coal. A few things I will have to actually do feed manually. With a few things. Otherwise, things are simply not going to work out. Okay, that is running. It is up and running, guys. I have a bit of additional production. So we have 62 iron plates. We can up the production even more. What do we need? Do we need coal or do we need iron? Well, both would be good. But I guess we are going to need more iron. Okay, that is that. And once that's more or less running smoothly, we are going to start working on our electricity. The good thing really is that you don't have to craft everything manually. We managed to do quite a lot because now the furnaces and everything are running. We have lots of additional coal production. Well, we can just check that we have a few extra here and there. 6, 9, yeah, that we need a bit more. And we can actually start working on our electricity. Electricity is very, very important. Makes all this additional coal go to hell. Let's see up here, 21, 43, or more than enough. I'm going to check on the other furnaces as well. Furnaces, drills. 13, 11 wood. There we go. So I'm gonna put this in there, this in there. You are having wood as well, right? Yeah. So I'm just gonna run back and forth a little bit and gonna pick up the excess coal, which is lining up down here. And going to change the wood there into coal. When you hover over the thing you have, you will see the deposit of iron and coal and whatever resource you're mining you still have. So it's quite a lot. I'm not gonna dump the wood there. Let's see. We need more stone for the furnaces, for the heating, for the water electricity thing. At some point, because it's decreasing the pollution by a lot, I'm gonna switch from water electricity to solar panels. But it's so expensive. It takes up so much space. But believe me, otherwise you're going to drown in aliens. You're literally going to drown in aliens. They will just keep coming at you. But having said that, I actually do still need to increase the iron production. I mean, look at that. Only 2 furnaces are working. That is not enough. That's the one that was the science part, where we will not get to, at least not in this episode. So, there we have that. But I have no iron, no excess coal more. We need more excess coal. Okay. Let's fire that thing. Oh, 71 iron plates. Fire that thing up. We're just gonna up the whole production again, which we like very, very much. Let's pick up those as well. I now have 250 iron plates. With that, we can definitely work something out. For now, 4 heaters, 2 steam engines. I've forgotten the ratio. We need at least 2 of these. And lots of these. Oh, we need copper cables. Ah, no. Damn. We need more stone. We need at least 1 more mining drill and 1 more furnace. Just for the basic production of copper. Which I've forgotten. The copper production for now we will leave on manually. But we're gonna have to put a few things there. I'm not gonna automate it at all in the beginning, because iron is really the more important product. And once we have that going on with electricity and everything, then we are going to work on the automation of copper as well. This is wonderful output. This I like a lot. This one I can actually scrap. So, wonderful iron production, wonderful coal production. The automation of the copper thing will not be too hard. What I don't like is that this deposit is kind of split in coal and copper. So we might have to move at some point, or if not moving, there's also the possibility that you transport stuff via train, which you might have to do. So I need 1 drill and 1 furnace. So we have our 1 drill. We need a few more belts, in fact. So basic stuff. We have 1 inserter and we have the steel chest, fortunately. Ah, no. I'm dang stupid. We have that one there, and then we have the steel chest. Because we are going to fill this one with coal. Gonna pick up more coal here. There we go. We're gonna fill this one by a bit. We're gonna fill these each. And then we are gonna have copper plates. So we have somewhat of a production of iron plates. We have lots of iron. I'm just gonna pick up a few more coal pieces. And we have a bit of copper. So, because we need lots and lots of electric poles. We need the circuits as well at some point. What I wanted to say before, completely lost it, is you don't have to craft everything yourself. If the item you need has a prerequisite, so in this case the copper cables, as long as you have the materials for it, it's gonna be crafted automatically as somewhat of a queue. So, yeah, you just need to have the raw materials, which means copper plates and iron plates, and then it's gonna craft everything else. But it, of course, takes some time. So at some point you're going to automate that part as well to avoid issues. I have 24 to work for. I need more poles. I need more copper. Let's see, we're going to build there or there. I think we're going to build the electricity downwards. Because at some point there's going to be the oil field as well. I'm stuck. Okay, so we have water. At the water, what are you actually going to do? I forgot the offshore pipe. I am amazing. Sometimes amazingly stupid. Okay, there it fits. What we have to do, what do we actually have to do? We have to connect the heaters. But I'm not gonna do it like this. What I am going to do is... Oh, I forgot to put the... No. Yes. No. How do I do it over the edge? I forgot. Damn. That's why you don't let me play games. I'm gonna do it upwards here. The things are quite fat, the things I'm gonna build. And I'm going to feed the water heaters by hand for now. I'm not gonna do it with inserters. Only when everything is running, then I'm gonna somehow create something that you have coal down here as well. Might be with an external drill from the right hand coal thing. But the first few steps will be manually fed, for which I don't have enough coal, but nonetheless, gonna have to do it like this. I prefer to have some kind of moving through. So let's do it like this. We have only 2 engines. So what I could do is I could do it to the side again as well. Okay, I have my engines. I'm gonna turn my engine. I'm gonna put the second one there. And I'm connecting that one. Okay. This I have to pick up coal first, so that I can see how many water heaters I actually have to get going to get somewhat of a decent output. So, oh, lots of coal. Oh, so much coal. Coal. I can check up on this. This is going great. Still has stuff. Wonderful. This looks delicious. Actually, one thing is out of coal, so let's just put some in it. That's fine. I just have to double check on the coal thing, because at some point then my production is running out because I'm not taking care of it, and nothing is working and everything is bad. Iron plates. Because this year, yeah, there are 2 out. 2. So we have to fix that. Now again, I only have 50 coal. It's a lot of running back and forth, but please live with it. Or bear with it, or whatever. I'm gonna connect these first. So. Yeah. Let's see. Connecting this, that way I can see the usage more or less. But one thing I have to do first, I'm going to change a few of the inserters to the one I need. And I can check their actual power usage. Okay, moving downwards. I think I'm not having enough electric poles for the long distance. Later on you get different types of poles which help you a lot, and that was too far. And connecting that one. Now we need to get the heat up and running. Temperature is rising. It's at 28. Absolutely not enough. We might even need another water heater, because this is not going to work. We need to have a perfect temperature of 100. We're at approximately 1/3, so we still have to work on the temperature. Can I build? Yeah, I can build at least one more. If that's not gonna work, I'm just gonna cut one of the pipes, because the thing is, the closer, of course, the water is to the water heaters, the hotter the water gets. Because it has some kind of cooling down period, you could say. So we need at least one more heater. And that's what we're gonna do. Do it like that. Temperature of 60, still not enough. Slowly rising. Still not enough. I mean, we have almost no performance, so for our needs it's good enough. Not yeah, production statistics. Let's look long term, but that's not what I'm looking for. That's not the graph I'm looking for. This is the one I'm looking for. So we are needing about 20 kilowatts, and that's exactly what we produce because it's producing a lot more. So I guess 70 is more than enough right now. Okay, let's go back and exchange our inserters to see on how high we can go. The thing is that the other inserters, which are not coal or based on any kind of fuel except electricity, they work faster. So we are actually going to have 2 chests filling with iron plates. Then we're gonna have an automated system with assemblers for the Jesus, what's it called? For the lab, for the science part. What we're also going to do is we're going to change the drills. We're gonna change to electric drilling, where we also need a lot, as we don't have the time and money, the time and resources to constantly feed those manually or even automated with fuel. So what we're going to do is we're going to change them to electric. So I think I'm going to place it like that. Going to replace this one at least. There we have one. We can replace that one there. We have a conveyor belt. They're working a lot faster as well. Production is still enough, so that's good. We're going to replace 2 of the iron thingies. Just replace. They went out of fuel anyway. And then we're gonna have 1 and 2. We need electricity over here. Of course. Moving this down. And there you have a connection. Okay, this is working as well. Wonderful. The one thing we're gonna take away because we don't need that. And that way we can kinda also get the automated copper thing running. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna connect that with electricity as well. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. No, it's not enough. Barely. Fudge. Good. We need 1 more electric drill. The negative part about this is that we are creating pollution. The red things around me is pollution. Pollution is bad because it's attracting, I was close to say demons, attracting aliens. Aliens we don't like. Nope, not at all. They're nasty little buggers. And painful as well. So, there we go. We have the basic... but I still have to feed this manually with coal. But that's fine. That's still okay. That's being automatically filled. We have to kind of automate the... what's it called? Fueling thingy for our electricity. We're gonna do that real quick, and we're definitely going to call it a day for today, for this episode. It's already going way too long. So, what we're gonna do? We are going to craft a few more inserters. We have to somehow get away to the other coal fields. Gonna pick the one on the right. Oh, damn. Pickaxe. There we go. Because it's in the end really easier to get electricity and fuel from there because of the oil fields, which we will use in the very end stages of everything. So, damn! I need another drill. But I don't have enough copper for another drill because I made the inserters. Okay, we can work with that somehow. I need to get used to picking up the stuff. Not everything is automated. Okay, 173 plates I have now. Yeah. We need one drill. Everything else is still alright. What can we do? We can build one radar, which is scanning the area for hostile shit. Okay, that is that. I need to build it on the opposite side because I don't want to block this area because there's going to be a conveyor belt. Conveyor belt, why? Because we are going to transport coal over here, which they will put in there for the fuel for the, yeah, you know what I mean, hopefully by now. Fuel for the heating. Okay. And I didn't build enough because they're not gonna be enough. So let's build even more. In the end, later on in the game when you start researching stuff, you will have faster and more possibilities of everything. So I'm looking forward to going there because then it starts to get complicated to organize everything, to have enough of everything, which is very difficult to, at least in my opinion, somehow, to get alone. Whoops. So please cross your fingers that I will be able to convince my fiance to move his ass along and do this stuff with me together. It's also very interesting because he has a completely different way of building stuff. Yeah, we're running out of coal there. We have to hurry. One drill will be enough down here to take care of that. Because, yeah, we definitely don't need more. It's gonna stack up at some point. So, this can check the area for hostile activity. It's eating up a lot of electricity, that I know. But I'm still producing more than I am actually needing, so good thing there. Let's see. There's a lot of pollution up there because of the drills and the furnaces. I really have to be careful with that. Everything in the white area, in the lighter area, I see directly, so there's nothing close to me. And then the radar which I just built is gonna check everything step by step. So the more radars you have, the more you're checking, and the more updates you have on where things are. The bad thing is the nests, they can simply spawn. Oh, so you see, it's not good. Why aren't you? Ah, because they're only fueling to 5. Yeah, they're only fueling to 5. Used to be more. But see, that's on how this stuff just piles up. Good, guys. We actually have 100 temperature, so we might only need 4. Because it's a lot. Yeah. Seeing no. Okay, no aliens. What we're going to do is we're gonna quit it. Well, call it quits for today. in the next episode, for sure, we're going to start working on an automated system for everything here, so nothing will be manually fed anymore. Why is this? Why do I have coal there? Why did I have coal there? There was no copper production. That's not good. What I want to do is I want to have no manual feeding anywhere anymore. Will cost a lot more electricity, so we'll have to improve that as well, blah blah blah. But we are going to work on an automated lab farm, which will be here. It will be rudimentary because it will change a lot during the course of the game, but we are actually going to work on efficiency somewhat. In these 2 chests we have about 900 iron plates. Copper, we have to work on that. We definitely need more. Maybe a second furnace will just be enough. And then we'll see from where that goes. Because here you can see all the things you have to research, so that in the end you can then build your thing. There you have landmines. That's new. You have to get, in the end, to this one. To the rocket silo. And even then, once you have built that, you still need stuff for your actual rocket. So, 10 years later and 5 kids. We're going to get into... What's that? Okay, nice. That's also new. We're going to look into the research shit next time. We want to get the solar panels somewhat soon, so that we can replace our electricity factory. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for staying with the first few baby steps, and see you soon, maybe in another episode of Factorio or a new gameplay in English as well. See you soon. Ciao, ciao. Natürlich greift ihr wieder. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was sie hier machen. Ernsthaft. Laufen einfach die ganze Zeit irgendwie durch die Gegend.